I think I've had hotter. This is hot. I think I've... Oh, man. Oh.
Welcome everyone to FuddyBuddies Hot Ones. This is the version of the YouTube show where we have hot questions and even hotter wings. Today we have Sal. Welcome to the show, Sal.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excited?
We'll see.
We were prepping the wings earlier and we had some excitement from the kitchen crew. Some casualty, as you said. So I think Sal's a little bit nervous about what's going to happen.
I'm ready. We'll get through it.
He's ready. Before we get started, can you just give us a quick intro for those who don't know you? Like, who are you? What do you do? Where do you come from?
Sure. I'm Sal Arguello. I'm friends with the Aldies, I think mostly through the dance nights that have been going on at the dance studio in Grandview. So I've become friends with them through that. I go to Bellicose Church. I work at Blue Cross Blue Shield in internal audit. I live out in Grandview with 2 roommates. Love the Lord and excited to get these wings over with.
How long have you lived in like Kansas City area? Is it like all your life or?
I'm from DeKalb, Illinois, and I moved down here to Kansas City in 2020, so it's coming up on 4 years here.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to move to Kansas City?
I moved to KC for Bellicose Church. I have my best friend from high school moved down here and before high school ended, and I came down here after college. Was his roommate for a few months before he got married, and we're both still part of that church.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Ready to get this?
Starting with number 1, yeah, I'm ready.
I think he gave you all the big wings.
You chose where they went.
I mean, what can I say? Are we full biting it? Bite it? Or just...
I'm just going to stick the whole thing in.
Okay.
We'll see.
Cheers. How's that first one?
It's great.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
How are you with spicy food in general?
I don't prefer it. I'll eat it, but I eat hot Cheetos, Takis.
Yeah.
Not much else though.
Good.
I think that'll carry me most of the way through here. We'll see.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see about that. So our first question is, what is one unique skill that you have that not many people know about you?
Unique skill that not many people know about me. I mean, I'll just talk out loud for a little bit. I'm good at I'd say soccer and basketball, but I think most people know that about me. I think probably something intellectual. I think I'm pretty good at solving puzzles, or say I'm a quick thinker, logically minded, and pretty good at logic puzzles, I'd say.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite like logic puzzles or like
crosswords? I love crosswords, Sudoku, chess. Play those almost daily and mostly have success at those things.
Yeah. Do you do like online chess or is it?
Yeah, I'll just during work I'll play like minute chess games.
Wow.
Which are fun and
stressful.
I'd say they're take away the stress of work. Just jump in a game and then get back to the grind.
Yeah. What elo are you at for that?
I'm at 1300.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it varies. It goes up and down.
Yeah.
But I'd say around 13.
Very nice. Anything else you want to share about that before we move on?
Yeah, I feel like there's a glaring skill. I don't think that there's a glaring skill that I'm missing or anything that not too many people know about. I speak Spanish. I think most people know that. Getting better at two-stepping.
Very good.
I think most people probably know about that. But yeah, not too much else.
Yeah. What got you into like soccer and basketball?
I love to compete. I'd say I'm pretty competitive. I'll go and play pickup soccer and basketball whenever I can. I'll wake up early on weekdays to go before work just because I just love it. It's a blast to get out there and run around and win something, even if it's just a pickup game. You know, I feel driven to do it and it gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Ready for win number 2?
I guess so.
Yeah. Cheers.
You feel like you're waiting for me, like you're wait, like you're not gonna do it.
I'm the host. No, I just match your pace.
All right. Not too bad. I think I would eat more hot things if I enjoyed the flavor more. I feel like most hot flavors I don't really like.
That makes sense.
That was not bad.
Yeah. Cool. So next question. If you could relive one day from your past, what would it be and why?
It's probably a few. So most of the days I'd like to relive are just days with my family or close friends. My family, I grew up in Illinois, so I grew up pretty close to Chicago, and we'd go to trips to the city quite a few times. So we'd go to the zoo or just go downtown and walk around. Downtown Chicago is pretty nice. There's rivers kind of going in and out in the lake. So I'd say just any of those days with my family in the city, where we just walked around and had good food and spent time together. I don't know that there's a specific day that I can recall, but just that general sense of that nostalgia. I know someday I'll probably think back and when my parents are dead or my maybe siblings, I'll think like, yeah, it's wish I could relive that. But yeah, just any days spent with family or close friends, I'd say.
Yeah. I grew up in Wisconsin, and so sometimes we would do like a short trip to Chicago as well, and we had like certain restaurants that we'd always visit. Are there like certain restaurants that you guys always would frequent, or do you guys just explore different kinds?
Yeah, funny enough, we always eat Mexican when we go out, even though like we have Mexican at home. But there's this spot in Chicago called El Canton Regio. Don't ask me what that means. I should know, but I think it's well, I'm not gonna try. But it's good. It's just like Mexican food. They serve what is it? Arrachera, which is like skirt steak by the pound. So they'll just bring you like this metal U-shaped plate of meat with like tortillas and peppers grilled on there, and you just make your own sort of tacos or whatever and eat it, and it's good. So I whenever I go home, I try to make a stop there with my family.
Yeah.
So
When are we going?
yeah, when next time we're up there.
Alrighty, ready for wing 3?
Yep, let's do it. I'm afraid to keep popping them in, but I think that's the only way. This is by far the best one. So far. We'll see.
Doing good?
Mm-hmm. I'd say that might have been the most mild, honestly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This one kind of builds a little for me. Like it starts out sweet, and then like you let it sit, and it's like.
I'm not feeling it yet.
Not feeling it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent Nathan a 20. I was like, hey, easy on the sauce.
Like use the ones that are food coloring. That
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next question is, what's some of the most important things to you right now?
Most important things to me right now. That makes it sound like right in this season of life. So I'll
Yeah.
answer it that way. I'd say the Lord, just my relationship with the Lord, keeping up in reading the Word, getting together and fellowshipping with other believers, praying, being part of the body at church. But that's an ongoing thing throughout life. Part of what Bellicose does is have small groups called missional communities. And so I'm actually going to start leading a missional community here in June, which I think is going to be shown in July. So this will be in the past then, but in the future now. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited. I think we'll have something like 12 people in this group. I'll have an elder and his wife and their family in my group. And I'm excited to do life with them, get to know them, lead them in studying the Word and just spending time together and getting to know those people better. I'm not exactly sure who all will be in that group. I know some of them, but I'm excited just to build those relationships and see how the Lord uses that group to encourage each other and be there for each other. Besides that, I'm doing a triathlon. That'll be on Saturday.
I think it's Sunday.
Sunday, thank you. Yeah.
You show up Saturday morning.
Thankfully it'd be the day before, so I wouldn't miss it. But I've never swam competitively before. I've only kind of like learned how to doggy paddle before this, and so for the past 2.5 months I've been going to the pool most days and
It's awesome.
getting some laps in. So I really enjoyed the process of learning how to become better at swimming, and I've really cut down my time, which has been great. So that's something else that's important to me right now. Besides that, just keeping up with family and friends, playing soccer and basketball when I can, I feel like I've been putting off reading books besides the Bible lately, which is not a bad thing, but I kind of think that I could maybe cut down watching sports on the TV and read more, or just cut out time for it. I think most things in life you just gotta plan for and have goals for, and you'll make it happen. Work is also happening. It's just been steady. It's a constant. I don't think that's more important right now than it typically is, but it is an important thing. So that's pretty much it.
I know it's easy to like just have your days packed and full, but like, are you able to like kind of like vision plan for like what it'll be like 5 years in the future, or do you like to just take it day by day?
Yeah, I found that planning is good. Planning is good, but it's also good to just get into things, because as you live life, you can plan, you can have your life planned down to the minute, but life isn't, there's things that you don't see that'll come up and that'll derail plans, or issues will come up that you didn't expect. And so I'd say I have somewhat of a loose vision for what I want my life to be, and I try to make my daily decisions in accordance with that vision. But as far as like a 5-year plan, I don't think that I have anything laid out.
Sure.
Too far. I like to save money. When I think long term, I always think about money and saving, paying down mortgage, being wise. I always, before I buy something, I'm like, Sal, are you gonna regret this even before you get home, or next week or whatever. But yeah, something I'm trying to get better at is including people in the long-term vision, building friendships that I have, and even keeping up with my family back in Illinois. I realize the days just kind of fly by. It doesn't seem like I've been in Illinois here for almost 4 years, but it has been, and the days go by and they don't stop. And so you gotta kind of prioritize what's important. And so I'd like to include my relationships with people in the vision and get better at keeping up with that.
That's good. Wing 4?
Let's do it. You just gotta go for it, I guess. Nathan, that was worth every penny. That's not bad. I don't know if I was expecting way worse or what, but
We'll see the surprise later. Alrighty.
or maybe it'll kick in or something.
We asked some friends of yours just random questions to ask you. So it's going to be just different questions.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best roommate you've ever had?
Oh man, are we talking? I'd say there's different sides to roommates, because some people, you know, are a pleasure to live with. They're very clean. They're not loud. They don't take a ton of time in the bathroom. And then I'd say there's like roommates where you're like close with them and you kind of keep up. So I'll answer just strictly on the cleanliness part because I don't want to get into trouble with anybody, which is a tough one. Let me think. So I'll name the roommates I've had in my life, which has just been since I've been here in Kansas City. So I've lived with Sam, Ola, Austin Moore. I love Austin. He's not been the best roommate I've ever had, but I love Austin. There's Josh Clinton. There's Michael Walker, Graham Walker, Josiah Walker, and Aiden Henry. I think 7 total. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I'm not gonna Aiden Henry, great guy, great friend. I'm in his wedding. I think 2 weekends from this coming weekend. But I can't say he was the best roommate just because I have a very personal gripe with him. But I love him at the same time. So not Aiden. My current roommates are Graham and Josiah Walker. Love them both. And again, I'm going like strictly off like roommate, like cleanliness, and as far as like living with them. And I'll say neither of them. I won't say Michael Walker either. So that leaves Josh, Sam. Austin's out. I love Austin. He's out. I'd say Josh Clinton is a very good roommate. I think most people that know Josh know he's very responsible and just a go-getter in all areas of life. And being a roommate is no different. So I'm gonna say he's the best roommate I've ever had. And I'll stand by that. You know, if my friends want to get on me for that, that's fine.
Let it be known this was not meant as a roast session.
When you ask certain questions, you know, you just got to tell the truth. So
Just shoot straight.
Truth hurts.
Another random question. What's your number 1 guilty pleasure song?
Guilty pleasure song. I love Justin Timberlake, but I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm not gonna say like that's a guilty pleasure, like that's embarrassing. Let me think. I like Taylor Swift. I'm a little bit more embarrassed about that. Guilty pleasure. I've got a lot to country, but I'm not. I mean, all the people watching this are going to be into country, so I'm not going to say guilty pleasure country song. I like Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus, but I think everyone likes that one too, so I feel like there's just like one I'm not thinking of right now. And would I be embarrassed to play? I got to go with the Taylor Swift song. Probably like Love Story. I'm not going to sing it, I don't even think I'd really know the lyrics to that song, but I'd say "Love Story" by Taylor Swift.
So when you hear it, you're just like,
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
I don't listen to the radio ever, but I'll put it on.
Yeah.
Friday afternoon, when work's kind of winding down and I'm getting ready to log off, I'll put on some Love Story.
Never would have guessed that about you. All right, and last random question. If you had to choose a different name for yourself, what would it be and why?
I've thought about names lately, just about thinking about like if I have children, what kind of name, what I might name them. And I've always thought of like Bible names.
Jehoshaphat,
You're right. Ham.
Zerubbabel, yeah.
Yeah. Like all the classics.
Salmon.
Sam. Where was I going with that?
Sorry, I just completely.
I like my name, and I don't think that I would never change my name. I think Sal suits me, and it's my father's name.
Okay.
But I think if I had to choose another name, I'd choose Paul, which is not too far off my name now, but I would choose Paul. Great man, apostle. And if I had a son, I think I'd want to name one of them Paul.
It's good. You can do like one of those, like the first name is Sal and the middle name is Paul, but you can call him by Paul.
Yeah, I could do that. Keep the Salvador name going.
Yeah. Is that like the full name, Salvador?
Yep.
And then you learn something new each day.
Yeah. That could have been my unique. I guess that's not a skill, but
it's all right.
Something.
I'll forgive you. All right.
Oh, this is it.
This is it. Any last words?
No, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fine.
I might pull this out though.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty hot sauce before, and I always I'm kind of a sucker for first time experiences. I always kind of say to myself, "Oh, it'll be fine." I ran a marathon and I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." It wasn't fine. I got through it, but it wasn't fine. And so I have a hard time, I guess. I have a hard time envisioning how bad things can be. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm probably underestimating the swing, but we'll find out shortly.
Are you doing like a little like pre-bite
Of the ice cream?
I don't know. Like it looked like you.
Should I?
I don't know.
I mean, I've got it ready to go.
The crowd says nay.
Yeah. Yeah, we just.
Should we put a little bit extra? No. Okay. You're like, no. Be careful of the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers. You just gotta do it. No, you can't let it touch your lips, right?
Well, it's gonna touch something.
I'm having a hard time believing it. I don't know why I'm hesitating. Bad decision doing the whole thing. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I've had hotter. This is hot. Oh man. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh. It's I shall keep going. Oh. Even I'm like, it hurts to blow. Oh. Yeah, it's just fine. It's bad. Yeah. It's bad. I'm almost through it though. I got a cheekful right here, but that's it.
You're making it worse just by letting it in your mouth.
I just can't. I can't go through with it though. Oh. Oh wow, you went through that.
That was yours.
I think I'm just good with one. Oh. Yeah, that's no joke. I think I've had sauce that it's hot. It's hot, but I've had sauces that just like linger with you for a long, long time. I think this one's fading. Praise God. This ice cream's also really soft, so it feels good on my on my tongue.
Give me a moment.
Oh man, I don't know why, but I don't want to open my eyes.
Oh my goodness.
That's not bad.
I'm over here dying.
I'm sorry you got to do that 3 more times, but I'm glad my portion's over with.
If you were giving a graduation speech to college graduates, what would be your final remarks to get them motivated and feel encouraged?
Time is fleeting. I'm gonna start to drool. It's a time is fleeting. The seconds tick by and you don't get those back. So make the most of it. I just feels like I graduated high school and it's been 7 years. And I know soon enough I'll be 30 and like I think to myself, like, yeah, it just flies by. So make the most of your time. Work hard. Have a vision for your life and go for it. And I'd say not to let people look down on you for your youth. You know, I think there's always things that I kind of think, oh, I can't do that. I'm not experienced enough or old enough. But experience just comes through doing, through trying, and the best way to learn is by doing. So just go for it. Don't live your life on the sidelines, afraid to take risks. Take a shot and do the things that you have a heart for.
Well done, Sal.
Is that
Made it
it?
through the wings of death.
Yeah.
Before we end, tell us what you're up to.
What I'm up to?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
What's going on in your life?
Oh, I think I mostly covered like triathlons coming up, church stuff, leading the small group. I'd love to get promoted at work. My manager's been talking to me about like what areas I need to grow in to kind of merit that promotion. And something that they've said is just communication about where projects are at and taking the initiative and just communicating communicating more. So yeah, what else? Excited for my friend Aiden's wedding. So that bachelor party's next weekend, and then the wedding's Thursday after that. I'm excited to go out to Tulsa, hang out with some Bellicose friends and some I guess friends of Aiden that I've never met before, but should be a good time. Looking forward to the summer, having some time off. Could potentially go to Mexico to see some family. But I think that's it. Looking forward to warmer weather, spending more time outside.
You're also in season of Taskmaster.
Taskmaster, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, excited to see this air. July 5th. Be in a better state than I am now, hopefully.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all I got.